Good evening. Good, good Friday evening. Good Friday. Good Friday evening, Atlantic City, Brigantine, Longport, Margate, Ventnor, New Jersey, Atlantic Coastal Tourism District Opportunity Zone Group Think Tank. This is Jimmy Whitehead coming to you at 5:20 for my daily Jimmy Whitehead Power Hour for 15 minutes regarding May 15th, which happened today. So, as many of you know, and you've been checking us out, we had our extraordinarily wonderful Atlantic City Mother's Month breakfast this morning at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Atlantic City. And it was absolutely wonderful. We had a full house participation. We had a number of extraordinary mothers there. I was so happy to see so many people bring their mothers or their grandmothers or their aunts or that significant lady in their life. The purpose was fulfilled this morning at this breakfast. We were very honored to have the participation of our honorable chairman, Margate Mayor Michael Collins, and the participation of our honorable mayor, Mayor Marty Small Sr., and all of our honorees who participated. Let me get I need a little help here with some information. Let me see, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Okay. So I'm going to tell you this. The honorees were Atlantic City Superintendent Dr. LaQuetta Small, representing Atlantic City. Longport honoree, Miss Vanessa Wong. Margate honoree, Amy Bragg. And Ventnor honoree, Erin McDevitt. And we honored these distinguished ladies, and Superintendent Smalls made a very profound, brief speech that was very impactful. All of the ladies were very excited. They brought their family with them. Miss Wong had her husband and her children with her. I think her 3 children or 4. And I'm gonna share more information about them as we go along. But they were the inaugural Atlantic City Mother's Month awardees. And they also are going to help select the pink lipstick for Exhale Cosmetics that we're coming out with after participating in Mayor Marty Small's Atlantic City Small Business Academy. And these ladies were graceful. They were very graceful and very humble. And the atmosphere was very rewarding because everybody in there felt a sense of unity and love of community and family during this breakfast. Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Atlantic City, put on a grand breakfast. I mean, it was fabulous. Pastor Marnie Ali led us in a prayer that I'm going to post. Her prayer was magnificent and well received. We recognize Mrs. Rita Mack in the beginning of the program with a moment of silence. Bruce Weeks, the assistant director of economic development, did an incredible opening welcome. But you know, Mr. Weeks always does a great job when he gets up there to talk profoundly. It was wonderful. I wish all of you could have been there, but guess what? You'll have an opportunity next year because Mr. Frank Formica, one of our Patriot awardees, who was also our guest speaker, and he's the newly appointed member of the Casino Reinvestment Development Authority, He was so moved by this event, he came up to me and said, Jimmy, next year when you do this Mother's Month event, I'm going to be involved with you, and I'm going to help you get additional sponsors, and we're going to make this thing the biggest event in New Jersey, and we're going to do that. So thank you very much, Mr. Formica. Looking forward to working with you. Now, that's Frank Formica from the Formica Bakeries that have been in Atlantic City for, I'm sure, a century, 100 years. But he was very gracious and very kind and very supportive of everything we're doing. We are on a move. When we have um, Mayor Michael Collins there, and we have Mayor Marty Smalls there, and we have the support of the other Atlantic coastal mayors in spirit there. When we have this type of synergy going on, and it's on such a wonderful day, like a day celebrating mothers, you know, there's a saying that heaven is beneath a mother's feet. Just imagine that heaven is beneath our mother's feet. So that means if we want to get into heaven, then we need to support our mothers, and we need to love our mothers, and we need to cherish them and kiss their feet. And if my mother was still here today, I would have no shame in washing and kissing my mother's feet. So this was just a fabulous success. I had to come on tonight because a couple of people at the event asked me, Jimmy, are you going to do the Friday evening Jimmy Whitehead Power Hour? And I said, well, I don't know if I should because, you know, we've reached that, we completed the event. They said, no, you should. They say you should because people need to know that it was well received and it was well participated. Shout out to Brother Ray Tyler and to Jorge Restrepo with Society Page and AC Focus and EB Lee for photographs and taking part in our event. Um, it's just only so many words I can find to say how wonderful it is. But the real reward is that I can relax now. You know, when you're putting on events like this and you have to take care of every single detail, everything. You know, each one of the ladies received a dozen roses. Each one of them received a little coffee cup. Uh, each one of them received a plaque. Each one of them, and then you know, it was a lot of other details involved. Getting the media advisory out last week. Um, just a lot of intricate details of putting together an event like this. But when you have support and you have hope from others, I mean, help from others, and you have prayer from everybody, our superstar Angela Burton was there. And Angela Burton, they had this device there. It was called a 360 photography or something, where you stand on a circle and the camera goes around you while you're dancing, etc. Man, let me tell you something. Angela Burton was cutting the rug. I just love her. She has so much positive energy. It was good to see Dr. Ida there. It was wonderful seeing everybody. So I just wanted to come on and give you guys a report. Stay tuned for some future updates. I'm going to go back to my Friday podcast. Um, we're going to have some other activities going on this summer with our Act Does mayors. Um, and we're going to have a wonderful summer in the greatest oceanfront, ocean coast sister cities in America. Atlantic City, Brigantine, Longport, Margate, Ventnor. These are the greatest oceanfront cities in America. And we have the greatest oceanfront sister city mayors working together, talking with each other, potentially collaborating on some projects. Stay tuned for some of these collaborations. And you couldn't ask for any more. This is the best of America, when communities and cities come together and work together for the good of the communities and the citizens and the families of the communities. So it was just a wonderful success. I'll post some photos on Facebook so you guys can kind of get a preview of what went on there and some of the folks there. Mrs. Tweedle, thank you very much for being there. I want to definitely recognize you. Let me see. Um, Camilla and her son King, thank you for coming. It was so good to see you. Pat McDaniel Tweedle, and also her wonderful friend, Miss let me get it right. Let me get it right. Look, she posted someone. Thank you, Miss Tweedle, for posting some of the videos from our wonderful breakfast this morning. And Donna D. MC McClary. Thank you both. Miss Pat McDaniel Tweedle and Donna DMC McClary always support everything we do from the beginning. And it's that kind of support that we need to provide for each other and each other's organizations in Atlantic City so we can continue to prosper our organizations and reach out to others and help lift them in this rising tide that lifts all boats. Again, thank you very much, Mayor Collins. Thank you very much, Mayor Marty Small Sr. Thank you very much, Act Does mayors, all of you, for helping make this great day of celebration happen. And I'm looking forward to the days to come and the things that we're working on so that we can continue to grow these relationships and pursue opportunities to enhance the greatest oceanfront sister cities in America: Atlantic City, Brigantine, Margate, Longport, and Ventnor, New Jersey. So I want to wish everybody a blessed weekend. You know, after you do an event like this, like I told Horace Jones, the thing I was looking forward to the most is sleeping a little later on Saturday instead of getting up at 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning. And when I wake up, have me a nice breakfast with some 2 egg whites, some grits, a croissant. The little things in life mean so much on a Saturday. God bless you. God bless our Act Does group. God bless America always. Have a wonderful weekend. Dipper Whitehead coming at you. Have a great